No sign of discord at Shikihide Stable today, as peaceful and harmonious as Ushiku Marsh, just 400 meters from its doors. There's a rich diversity of stable locations, as I'm learning every week. Back in central Tokyo this morning at Isegahama Stable, Terunofuji fought 11 bouts against Terutsuyoshi and Takarafuji. Afterwards, the July champion stressed his balanced approach to conditioning and utmost care not to overdo things. That seemingly involves a targeted weight training regime fueled by supplements and a high-protein intake. Takarafuji, meanwhile, highlighted how the sumo wheel of fortune does spin. In my Veterans Roundup for July, I told you how he broke Okinomi's spirit in 2015, didn't I? Well, such has Okinomi recovered that Takarafuji now draws inspiration from him. I can't be outdone by him, he says. If he can get a winning score at Komusubi aged 35, I can make things happen at 33. The two men have great respect for each other and often go to the gym together when on tour. Takarafuji was last at Elite Sanyaku level exactly 4 years ago and is keen to get back there. Now, this tournament sees a fourth Isegahama man fight in the salaried ranks. Terutsuyoshi's attendant, the one who gave him the go-ahead for the Asanoyama leg pull, Nishikifuji. I will likely get a picture of him next week. I'm delighted he's up here with us, but I now see him as a rival, Terutsuyoshi said. Fighting at a career-high rank, the little man insists he's not getting carried away with his 4-tournament run of winning scores, saying, I will be focusing only on the man in front of me each day. With the virus still lurking in stable shadows, we can understand why few boys would want to join sumo at this time. Only one, in fact, put his name forward for the new recruits examination. His name? Botched Turtokto, who is a 23-year-old university graduate trained by Ishiura's father at Tottori's Johoku High School. He was a Mongolian exchange student, and he will now enjoy the picturesque surroundings of Isenoumi Stable. Finally, 31-time top division champion Chiyonofuji is still being honored 4 years after his death, this time with a title-winning portrait being hung up at JR Ryogoku Station. To go alongside these. The portrait commemorates his victory in Fukuoka, November 1985. It spent the bulk of the past 3 decades in his Hokkaido hometown of Fukushima-cho. Dignitaries and family members attended today's unveiling. His student and inheritor of Kokonoe Stable, Chiyo Taikai, wrote down his hopes that Chiyonofuji's muscular frame and beautiful ring-entering ceremonies will continue to be talked about for years to come. Oh, don't you worry, Taikai. He will never be forgotten. And neither, of course, will he.